Hello, Miriam at the Bureau with your national weather forecast for tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th of June. Now, taking a look at tomorrow's weather map, we can see a couple of cold fronts continuing to bring windy, wintry, wet weather to southeastern parts of the country. However, those fronts are moving east, with more settled conditions starting to push in from the west. Under the influence of this high pressure system, we can see starting to move over the Bight. Now, that high pressure system is dominant across other parts of the country, bringing mostly settled conditions to the west and north of Australia. We have issued a dedicated severe weather update video for the unsettled weather continuing across southeastern Australia, so you can find the details around that situation in our other video. For now though, I'll take you on a briefer state-by-state look at tomorrow's forecast, starting with Queensland. Now, in Queensland tomorrow, we may see some fogs about the east coast, likely to be less extensive than this morning, particularly through the southeast. Otherwise, it'll be a partly cloudy day through the east with a few coastal showers, drier and sunnier inland. We are likely to see some fairly fresh westerly winds pushing across southern parts of the state, particularly impactful through the southeast. For Brisbane tomorrow, we are looking at a shower or two, windy conditions and a top of 23 degrees. Strong and gusty winds and scattered showers continuing across much of New South Wales tomorrow, particularly about the ranges as well as through the Illawarra, South Coast, around the Blue Mountains and through parts of the Hunter as well. We do have warnings still in place for winds for those areas, so check out those warnings for the details there. Otherwise, we're also expecting a very low snow level for tomorrow, down to around 700 metres or so in the morning. That means we are likely to see snow about the southern ranges, but we could also see snow reaching the Blue Mountains, the Canberra Hills, even flurries as far north as the Barrington Tops. The snow level will gradually lift through the day as showers start to ease off too, so snow is more likely in the morning than it is in the afternoon. For Sydney tomorrow, we are heading for a partly cloudy day and a top of 18 degrees, fairly blustery conditions along the coast there. Down in Canberra, it's going to be much cooler, rainy with a top of just 8 degrees. Strong and gusty winds as well as scattered showers continuing across much of Victoria tomorrow. Isolated thunderstorms and small hail also continue a risk in the cold, wintry, southerly winds. We are likely to see that very low snow level for Victoria as well, down to 700 or 800 metres across the ranges tomorrow morning, gradually lifting through the day with snow becoming less likely. We do still have abnormally high tides on the forecast for the southern coastline as well for tomorrow on that high tide. Melbourne is expecting a showery day tomorrow and a top of 11 degrees, but the wind chill may make it feel even colder. Down in Tasmania, strong and gusty winds continue, generally southwesterly but tending more southerly through the day. Scattered showers, particularly through the west, becoming more isolated as the day goes on. Very low snow level down to around 500 metres in the morning, lifting up to around 700 or 800 metres later in the day. And as those showers ease back, we're going to see that risk of snow becoming less likely the later in the day we go. For Hobart, we're looking at a shower or two and a chilly top of just 10 degrees tomorrow. Gusty winds and scattered showers across southeastern parts of South Australia tomorrow morning, becoming much less likely during the afternoon as the cold fronts move eastwards. We're likely to see some large waves continuing in the southeast, although these too are on the easing trend. Further inland, much more settled weather with mostly sunny conditions. For Adelaide, we're looking at an early shower easing tomorrow with a top of 15 degrees. Mostly settled conditions across Western Australia tomorrow. Morning fogs and frosts across parts of the southwest and south. Those frosts may reach parts of the southern interior, as well as parts of the Goldfields and southern Gascoyne tomorrow morning, where those temperatures are very low. Otherwise, we're looking at partly cloudy conditions in the south, dry and mostly sunny conditions elsewhere. For Perth, we are heading for a mostly sunny top of 19 degrees tomorrow. Across the Northern Territory tomorrow, cool and mostly settled conditions. The chance of morning fog or two about the eastern top end coast and the chance of frost across the far southwest, where those temperatures are dropping very low. Otherwise, it is likely to be a dry and mostly sunny day, although we will see some fresh winds through those central parts of the territory. For Darwin tomorrow, it'll be a mostly sunny top of 32 degrees. Now you can find the detailed forecast for your area via the Bureau's website, the BOM weather app and via our social media. Check out our severe weather update video for details on the southeast, and otherwise we'll catch you in tomorrow's update.